This says we're live. Hopefully we're not.
It says yes. I can see it in the corner. It says live.
Allegedly.
It says live. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the allegedly sign. Yeah. Allegedly we're live. Come on in, folks. Chat is also live. Allegedly. Somebody give us a test and make sure that's working. Wonderful StreamYard. Wonderful YouTube. I don't broadcast on Facebook anymore. If you're looking for me over there, it's gone. So the connection to Facebook's such a mess that I gave up. So we are archived at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. Facebook doesn't want to hold our podcast for any longer than a month anymore. So what's the use? You know, we'll start making reels. Well, there goes Mitch. We'll record our conversation before and after the show and post those as reels. That's what we'll do. Little viral videos. You guys will be arrested within a week.
Allegedly.
We're talking comics, folks. It's Sunday Funnies for the 4th. Holy crap already. The 4th of January, 2026. Get used to saying that.
Soon be Christmas, folks.
Yep, soon be Christmas. Marvy is in the house saying playing with his favorite game system, apparently. We still got one of those around here somewhere. In a closet somewhere next to the Atari, probably. We got a great book to look at today, folks. It's Sunday Funnies. We're talking comics. We're talking Golden Age comics. It's going to be fun. Got a great coffee table book with a bunch of really fantastic covers. What's your favorite Golden Age cover? We'll find out as we go. We'll start that, get the show rolling, start that opening, and get things underway. Here we are. Yeah, come on in, folks. We see you out there. We hope Mitch will join us here in a minute. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. That sounds like Mitch coming in now. Mitch, are you there? Still not there. We can't hear you, Mitch.
Mitch is squeaking.
Are you squeaking? I heard a fuck. And Mitch, you're on. Mitch.
Oh, can hear you. Good. Hey.
You're good.
How's it going? Oh, awesome.
Fuck. It's all good, buddy. It's all good.
Oh.
We're not under any guidelines or anything. It's YouTube and we're not monetized, so we're safe.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's right. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. I've been doing comics since for far too long, since the late 80s. Tales from the Anniverse, Spank the Monkey, War of the Worlds. My current gig is writing the Atlantean that Russ Leach is drawing. We're doing the artwork on. It's the adventures of Kull and Brule, a pair of barbarians. Kull just became king of Valusia and found out that his kingdom's being overrun by shape-shifting lizard people. And we did that in the Shadow Kingdom, adapted the classic Robert E. Howard short story that's in public domain, and we have continued those characters on into the Atlantean. There are 3 Atlanteans currently available. Great graphic novels, all 50 pages a story, at least, on a nice square-bound book. There are 3 volumes available. 4th one's in production well, 4th and 5th one actually are in production right now as I'm scripting the 5th as we speak. Not as we speak, but, you know, at the moment. And I think that's about it. You want to see more of my stuff? You can put my name into Amazon and Barnes and Noble and probably find a few things, hopefully. If not, then pay attention to fundmycomic.com and look for Arrow Comics. All of our campaigns are over there, fundmycomic.com. So go over there and take a look, including Hatch Annotated by the great Glenn B. Fleming. Glenn has a great book over at fundmycomic.com. He joins us now. Glenn, introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My
Please.
name is Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I write books. I've got 12 published on Amazon, different subjects. You can check those out. I also draw comics and cartoons and stuff. And this is my character Hatch. This is the annotated book. And as Randy pointed out, it's now got published artwork in it.
Yeah.
You can get that on Fund My Comic. And I also publish the occasional comics magazine, Comics Unlimited and greqt. You can find those. Just type my name into the thing and they'll all come up.
Each issue of Comics Unlimited has at least 100 pages of great
It
comic
does, yes.
history.
Articles and interviews, and Randy and Russ have been in there, and lots of artwork, and it's a great magazine. I'm looking at putting some more out in the new year, in this year.
There we go. Excellent. Yep. And as mentioned, also joining us, Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, please introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK. You can find out more about the Atlantean by going to my website, russleach.com, and sign up for the email list there. And we'll let you know when issue 4 is going to fundraising. That's on Fund My Comic. Crowdfunder will be there, probably 1st of Feb, but sign up for the email list and then we can inform.
1st of March, you mean?
1st of March, yeah, 1st of March.
Yep. 1st of March,
I'm
folks.
drawing it. I'm drawing it now.
Drawing it now. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Mitch Rogers. Mitch, please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Mitch Rogers on a very delayed camera. I'm a horror comic book writer and artist from South Carolina, and I do the Boger horror comic book. There's the first volume and the second volume. I'm currently redoing the first volume, and I will be it's online on Global Comics and To Pass when I get the issues done, and then when it's all finished, like I say every week, it'll be available for crowdfunding with extra material. So keep an eye out for that.
There you go. We'll have more information on that as it becomes available.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, currently stuck on the 3rd issue because there's a lot of mythology being done, and I'm trying to get it more streamlined and easier to understand.
There we go. Golden Age of comic books. By one Richard O'Brien, 40 color reproductions. This was back before the internet, back before you could just call up an image in Bing or Google and have it pop right up. So we've got a great little coffee table book. Pardon?
Check your settings on the camera.
Oh boy. Yep. Thank you, StreamYard. Always goes back to a default. Doink.
There you go. That's better.
That's it. Brilliant.
Superman's no longer blurry.
Thanks for that. Letting me know. Now I have to go through and readjust everything again.
It's for the comics, man.
It's for the comics. Exactly.
There you go. Look at that. Nice and sharp like that.
Is that Mandrake the Magician besides Superman?
That is Zatara.
Oh, okay.
Zatara.
Oh.
Not Zatanna. Zatara.
Yeah.
Zatanna's dad.
Was Mandrake, was that in Super Friends?
Defenders of the Earth.
Defenders of the
Yes,
Earth. That's it. Sorry.
You would probably know him. He was a comic strip here from the 30s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was a comic strip here from I think the late 30s until the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Mandrake the magician. He looked exactly like that, though. There was a lot of stage magicians that went around fighting crime. during
Thank
this
God for
period.
them.
Yes, exactly. Keeping the world safe. There is Congo Bill, I believe. That is
Congo
Zatara.
Bill.
Yeah, Congo Bill. Zatara, Superman, of course, and superheroes at this point were an unusual item. That's the vigilante, who was a Western actor, Hollywood actor who fought crimes. This guy, I am not sure about.
Don't they all? Don't all Hollywood actors fight crime, really?
Only in their minds.
Yeah.
In reality, they more add to it, but
Yeah, I would say so.
They're in a whole different reality than us.
I think they are. 40 color reproductions. Look at that, 40.
40. Yes.
Well, we can
Superman, Batman. Go ahead.
We can time it then. We know how many seconds you can stay on each one.
Time. Yeah, there we are. Time it out.
Oh, look! This was done in 80s, was it? Because it looks really 80s. The typography.
Yeah, 37 to 45. I believe it was done in the 70s.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just
it could be. Yeah.
77 April, first edition, April of 77.
77. Yeah, that's nailed it, isn't it? Look at that design, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
Very, very late 70s, early 80s, isn't it? It's,
yeah, very much so. Back when everything was typeset.
Yeah.
And laid in by hand.
Yeah, people made it look good.
I can see myself doing that, setting that type up there with cowgum on the board. The galleys of
getting the galley printed out, and although not in 77. That would have been lead, wouldn't it, in 77?
Yeah, I don't think paste ups came around until like the early 80s, maybe. I don't know.
No, it was. I was paste up in 70s. Yeah, go ahead, Glenn.
I was doing paste up in 79.
Were you really?
Yeah.
So you were getting galley printed off on photographic paper, and then right. Did you use a waxer?
No, I used a waxer at college. Then when I got work, when I started working, we used cowgum.
Right? Okay.
And then that super brilliant stuff that was killing everybody, spray mount came out.
Spray mount.
And then that got banned.
Mount.
And then it was like, what we're going to do? You can't use cowgum and you can't use spray mount. And then the computer came along and it was all.
Yeah.
Then everybody was a typesetter. Then all the typesetters went out of business because we could do it. And they'd say, "Oh, it's not. Don't make good typesetting." No, but it cuts your bill out.
It cuts your bill out. Yeah. Yeah. I remember being in I was in an agency in '90, and they had their own typesetting department. All these people just clicking, click, clackety, clack. Into computers, like big ones, and the it would come out. It's for Argos, so the way the Argos line items are in the text.
Yeah.
They'd come out in these thin strips, and you'd lay them down with waxer, and you'd have a little roller, just like Randy was miming there, and you'd roll it out.
Yeah.
But I started doing that probably about 86. I was doing magazines and holiday brochures, and that's what we'd do. We'd lay it down. But everywhere I went, because we also did, obviously we did like visuals and that kind of stuff on boards, and you'd lay it down with that spray mount. And we used to have a room for spray mounting.
Yeah, we used to have like a spray mount booth. It was like a cardboard box
with a gas mask.
You had to put your typesetting in with your whichever your other hand, and then get your spray tin and put that in as well. So you were spraying blind all over your hand. And then I just remembered I actually was doing paste up in 74 when I got my first job at college. 1974.
Yeah.
A place called Milford Astor.
We had. Sorry, go on.
I'm just saying we used to use typesetting for that, and we used to do letter setting. All kinds of stuff.
That's it. Yeah, we had. It just shows you how industries change and what you make, and when things go out of favour, and it's not an industry anymore. So we actually had a like a I don't know what you'd call it in the room for spray mounting. We had this big thing that was kind of like a metal box with an angled top on it, and the angled top was perforated with holes, and you'd lay your stuff down and spray mount over the top, and you had a fan in the back of it to extract the spray mount. Yeah. Fuck. I've never seen one of them
So
since.
you weren't clogging your lungs.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was the benefit.
I think the thing is, with spray mount is what a lot of people never got the hang of, was that you don't need to use half a tin on a single piece. You just
it's just you go.
All it's there for is just to tack it
down
long enough to get to the engraver or printer to photograph to print, and if it fell off after that, it didn't really matter.
We used to use it for designs. So you did your design, and then you know on a paper or cut it out, and you'd mount it on foam board for presentation.
Yeah,
and you'd use it then, and then you put a sheet over the top of that kind of stuff. God, none of that stuff exists anymore.
I am currently going through old envelopes, mailing envelopes filled with original artwork from like 40 years ago.
Wow.
Randy, just put me on the big screen. I'll show you something.
All right. Your camera is not on at the moment.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Okay.
Not a problem. Whoop. Just removed you. Here we go.
What we used to do was, when we did any illustrations, we used to use the wash and ink. And because people like to poke artwork and say, "Oh, have you done that with a pencil?" and smudge it, we use this thing called Spray Fix, and I just happen to have a tin
Spray
of it
Fix.
here.
God, yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
I've not used this for, I don't know, since the 80s. I don't know if there's some in it. I don't know whether it works.
Oh, since before then, such a wonderful smell.
Oh.
Yeah, that wonderful aerosol smell.
It's all fading. Look.
Yeah.
All the colours fading off it, but there's the artwork, and you spray it to seal it so people can't say, "Oh, what's
people can't smudge it."
Yeah, and put their wet finger on it, and they go, "Oh,
your horrible
shit,
mitts on my artwork."
Yeah, just a nice fingerprint on your artwork is always fun.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I'm going through like 30-40-year-old artwork now, and for this Anniversary collection, and I'm finding all of the word balloons that I tacked down originally with rubber cement sitting at the bottom of the envelope. They've all fallen off.
Have to remember where they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in
copies. Holy crap.
In high school, I took a few career center courses because they offered it back then. And one of them was printing in typeface because I wanted to know how, the printing process, since I was wanting to do comic books. And the teacher taught the paste up method. This was 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I remember her specifically saying, "This is the way they'll do it forever."
That's funny. Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah.
By the time 1997, 96 had rolled around, all our typesetters had been fired, and the whole of the art department didn't use wax anymore. Everybody was on an Apple Mac.
Yeah.
It was like a year later, I think, that InDesign became the industry standard or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Right around there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, but prior to that, for the previous 7 years, it had been Quark Express.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, get Illustrator and Photoshop. That's all you need.
Yeah. That's all you need. Yeah, not anymore.
Just think of a 3.5 floppy at about a half an inch thick that fit into your computer. That's Quark Express. Just wonderful stuff. I don't even see that. I haven't seen a Quark cartridge in over a decade.
Yeah.
Here we go. I've got a disc here, Randy.
Or Quark disc.
Hang on.
No, it's got
your camera's not on. You're gonna have to show us. There we go.
Oh, floppy disk. Yeah. Hey, look at that.
I got boxes of those. I can't
access them because none of my computer equipment takes it.
No.
So I don't know. I don't know whether you can buy an adapter. I suppose you can, but these are brilliant.
You can. Yeah. I used to use when it was converting over, I'd get a USB driven floppy disk reader.
Right.
And what were those other ones before we got
there were those
optical drives? We got zip. Was they zip cartridges or something?
Yeah, and they were like Betamax
Yeah.
They were awful, weren't they?
Yeah.
I remember one time we sent an entire catalogue of about 800 pages over the I don't know what you call it, like the internet, but over the wire.
ADSL.
And we had to leave. Yeah, it took 10 hours to transfer this thing, and we put it on at 8 o'clock at night. When we came back in the morning, when it should have gone, it had not gone, and you didn't know whether it had misfired after the first second or after 7.5 hours. You had to do it all again.
That's why it's simpler just to put it on a DVD or a CD and send it in the post. Or get a courier to do it.
Yeah.
I ran across this the other day while I was cleaning.
Oh, look at that camera.
Wow.
That's a Mavica camera that would take those 3.5-inch computer cartridges and put digital pictures up.
Let me show you this.
You can take it right out of the Mavic and put it right in your computer, and you have a digital image.
For everybody tuning in, we will get to the comics in a minute. We're
we're going to look at comics.
We're just going through some old technology for a few minutes.
Show you.
We're just laughing at the old fangled technology.
Remember, kids, we lived through all of this.
Look at this beauty. Let me show you this beauty. This is my best camera. It doesn't work now.
Blowing you up.
This is only from 2002. Look at that.
There you go. Oh yeah!
Oh, wow! Look at that.
Marvelous.
Look at that. Look at that. Great for when you're in New York taking perspective shots of buildings.
Fantastic.
Look at that.
Heck yeah.
Wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful.
That is amazing. Yeah.
That's been all around the world, that camera. I was thinking of getting it fixed, but it's probably cheaper to get a newer one. But they don't make
they're all designed to plug and play anymore. Just get
they don't make that anymore. Look at that.
Oh no, heck no.
It's fabulous. Takes movies and all sorts of stuff.
Just don't go into a digital museum and you'll be depressed. When they have that under glass talking about how much of an antique it is.
Look at that. Carl Zeiss lens as well. Look at that. Beautiful piece of kit.
It is. Fantastic.
PBR says that's not a floppy disk. You are correct that the 5.5-inch discs were the original floppies, but the colloquial name for those discs was always floppy disks.
We still refer to them as floppies.
They became known as floppy disks.
Yep. Dave's in the house. Hello, friends. Hoping you're having a nice weekend, Dave. You too. Have a great New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
Don't worry, PBR. You're not as old as us.
Yeah. Don't worry, the whole book isn't in black and white. Just this cut.
Oh, that's good.
Just a couple of covers. So here's action one.
Well,
I guess.
Why they do that in black and white?
I have no idea.
Kind of important. Yeah, that's one of the most important image in the book, probably.
It is. So here's Wonder Comics 1 with the great amazing man,
that's,
Will Eisner.
Yeah. There's some perspectives going on in there, isn't there?
Wonder Man. I'm sorry. This is Wonder Man. Stopping a plane as he's leaping from building to building. Wonder Comics, one of the first comics by Fawcett. They kept doing Wonder Comics for many years, but there's only 10. The first 10 issues of Wonder Comics have Wonder Man in it because of a cease and desist from DC. As well as who is it? Amazing Man, I think in Amazing Comics that was drawn by Eisner, who actually went to court over it and lost because Eisner was going to lie on the stand. He said, "Yeah, my boss told me to copy Superman."
Can I just interrupt you again, just one last time?
Absolutely, you can interrupt me how often you need to.
Just put me on the screen again.
Here we go. What you got, mate?
I've just shown you this one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've also got the baby one.
There you go.
They're about the same size, though.
Yeah, they look about the same size.
Oh, it's like smaller. There you go. Here's Bubba. It's Bubba.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Papa's got a telescopic lens, I take it. Yeah.
These two cameras have been all over the world. They're wonderful servants, but neither of them work now. They're both retired.
We got a phone now.
They've done their job. Yeah.
I want to get them fixed. I just love that camera. It's just beautiful. Look at it.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I
Technology.
love that. That's fantastic.
Amazing.
Technology peaked in about 2008.
Yeah. It's just
So
beautiful.
I think everything peaked about 2000.
Yeah, I think everything peaked about then. Yeah.
Sorry,
Except
I won't
movies, those peaked in the 80s. So there you go. Yeah.
I won't find any more stuff until I find it. So carry on.
Marvy, the Atlantean, it's V before V.
Do you not know
Sure.
V?
Marvy.
V,
You
the
don't know
television series?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
V, with all the lizards in.
Oh, I thought
Hey,
that was real life.
Hi, Randy and crew. Yeah. V. Only when she swallowed that
Yeah.
hamster.
Yeah, and they
That-
put
that
the
was
extra
real.
large. Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
crap. Yeah. That had the same effect, almost the same effect here in America as Daleks did first time they were in England, scaring all the kids. When she swallows that hamster, just whoop.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Robert Englund was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
young one. Yeah, there was when I was little, there was a show called Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nickelodeon, which was a horror anthology
Yeah.
series. And
Mm.
one of the episodes was basically just a complete rip off of V. It was about a boarding school that was controlled by lizard people.
There you go.
Aren't
Yeah,
they
they're
all?
like kidnapping kids.
Yeah, they all
Yeah,
are.
true. Yeah, they're like kidnapping kids and sending them back to their homeland as, I think, food, maybe.
To serve man. There you go.
That's an original idea, isn't it?
Well, if you eat all the rich, you'll be fine.
There you go. PBR, hey, Randy and crew. Hello to all in chat. PBR, glad you're here. Marvy says, I used to put hairspray on my drawings. It was cheaper. Yep.
Yeah.
Smelled the same, though. That's not a floppy disk. I think that was called a 3.5-inch hard disk. The floppies, because everything's sexual, you know. The floppies were 5.5 inches and actually were bendable. Hence the floppy name. Well, they still called them floppy even when they shrunk it down. The only reason there were 3x5-inch hard disks, though, is because of those little pieces of plastic they used to stick in the computer on Star Trek. You had somebody up there. You had somebody up there in the technology department going, I want one of those, just like the flip
Yeah, why
phone.
can't we do that? Yeah.
So floppies went down to 3.5 size so that you can just slide them into the computer and feel like you're on the Enterprise. Anyway.
Yeah. Nowadays, kids look at floppy disks and go, hey, look, someone 3D printed a save button.
Thanks for reminding me how old I am. Good old days, Marvy. Yeah. Showing my age. Gosh, I feel old. PBR says. We're not old. We're just aged like wine.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me how old I am. The good old days. Yeah, again. Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder Comics 1, folks. Not important enough to put into color. More talking. Here we go.
Yep.
Richard O'Brien, we all know he's long-winded. A little bit of spirit here because you can't get a good color spirit cover. So all of them were printed on newsprint and have yellowed over the years. Great reminder of the spirit here. A little bit of Spectre.
Yeah, Spirit's one of my favorite comics of all time.
Wonder World number 1. This is the something.
Looks a little bit like Fletcher Hanks.
Does a little. I'm gonna have to switch my glasses out. Sorry, it's got that wonderful little type. Let's see if this makes any more sense here. Nope. All right, I need better glasses, I think. All right. Excuse my shuffling the chair there. Gonna get a. All right, well, forget it. We're moving on. Can't find my magnifier. We'll just go to the next page.
If anyone wants a good laugh, just read some Fletcher Hanks.
We'll get around to that here pretty quick. I got a couple volumes of Fletcher Hanks comics that are just amazing. And we all thought Kirby and Ditko was using drugs recreationally. Fletcher Hanks, oh boy, that stuff is absolutely insane. That is a remarkable sequence from Wonderworld Comics #1, which chronicles the origin of the Flame. Like movies, a comic can be considered at its purest when it is wholly visual. This early experiment was probably edited by Will Eisner and was definitely drawn by Lou Fine. Copyright 39, Fox Publications. That's the Flame. By the great Lou Fine, who we haven't looked at anything of here on our programs, but we will here soon. Lou Fine was an amazing artist, did comics for a short period of time, mainly known for his Captain Marvel Jr. work. Still a great, great illustrator. Jackpot Comics #1 with Steel Sterling. It's the start of Archie here. Jackpot Comics, Steel Sterling, the MJ Enterprises. I think MJE Publications is how they started out as. Did Pep Comics, PEP. There's Amazing Man Comics. Didn't last for very long. And that's explaining where the Jackpot Comics came from. It's Archie. We do get into color here real quick. Here we go. Here are the color plates. Detective Comics #1, folks. How often do you see that?
Wow, I've never seen that.
Probably never won't see it in modern reprints, just because of the Asian stereotype there.
Look how simple it is, though.
Yeah. Whitney Ellsworth.
I can never work out why people are so upset by stereotypes, because we all know where stereotypes come from.
Yeah, it's the lowest common denominator of the day, you know, how they perceive people or race, knocking it down to a just the basic facts. Usually a bad seed of truth in every stereotype. Action Comics #7.
Joe Shuster.
Yep. This is reenacting one of the first Superman stories, where he goes to his local politician and offers to hang him out the window until he does the will of the people.
Hey, guess what? It's just started snowing.
Ah,
Is it?
it's snowing.
Here we go, yeah. Here we go.
Oh no! Here we go. That's going to ruin my morning walk.
No, it'll be gone in 10 minutes.
PBR said, loved V. I often go back and watch the series on Roku. Wasn't the actor that, plays Freddy Krueger in V? Yep, Robert
England.
Action Comics 7, folks. Look at the basic building here.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the cars.
Yeah.
They're all over the place, aren't they? The traffic lights must be down.
Must be Italy. Anyway.
I'll tell you what, if you were holding somebody like that, the shoe would come off, wouldn't it? He'd be dead. He's holding his shoe.
Sure would.
He's not holding his foot, he's holding his shoe. He's gone.
It's obviously tied up well.
Yeah. Well, you're panicking, wouldn't you?
He's got a tight grip. Yeah. He's Superman after all.
It's got some of those new sketches on, you know, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're his slippers.
Kind of look like it.
Look at that.
Action 52, we saw that on the cover.
Red Ray.
Or world's largest selling comic magazine.
Wow.
Action Comics took right off as soon as it started, just like Captain America comics sold, and Marvel Mystery Comics sold an outrageous number of issues.
You'd never get this stuff out today with this anti-patriotism, would you?
Mm-mm. Well, this especially was, when was this? 42. This was 42, so it was almost during the war, right? Cover dated September of 42. Isn't that right before, a couple months before Pearl Harbor? Right? Or was that 41?
No, that was 41.
That was 41. So it's in the, just as we're gearing up, going in.
Yeah, it was kind of, I think, inevitable that we were going to enter the war at that time. We just didn't know when.
Yeah. Well, things were really starting to get out of hand. So, Detective 29.
Wow, look at that.
Third Batman story. First Hugo Strange.
I thought it was the first Dr. Death.
Dr. Death, Hugo Strange, same thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And Hugo
Except
does
Batman
look
said
strange.
Dr. Death.
Except
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
you know, Dr. Death came to be what, Jack Vorkian? So
I thought it was always a different character, but I just remember
Probably
that
might have
Batman
been,
said,
but
I just remember that Batman set him on fire at his first appearance. So
there you go. Dr. Death is now Dr. Chard.
yeah, I like my Batman the way I like my serial killers, completely psychotic.
Number 31, Detective Comics, also classic cover. Is that Robinson? It says Bob Kane, but I know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Is that not Bob Kane?
It's credited to Bob Kane, but it's probably incorrect.
Everything was credited to Bob Kane back then.
Right, got it. Yeah. I was going to say, did he actually do some drawings? And I just thought he had because it said he'd had. But
I think he did a few of the first stories, but then when he got assistants and stuff, all he did was just sign his name to the artwork.
He picked him up pretty quick. Assistants, that is. Once Batman became popular, he could afford it.
Jerry Robinson, I think, was one of the most important assistants at the time because he created the Joker, Catwoman, a few others later on.
Yeah, we currently are going through that in on Friday, and the Batman 30s to the 70s book covers a lot of that. And we've looked at.
Yeah, I wish I was up
Jerry
the time though.
Retrospective at one point. Pardon?
Yeah, I wish I was able to get up at that time to look through that because I love those books. The 30s and especially the 70s when Dini O'Neill and Neil Adams get a hold of it.
Mm-hmm. Still great reading. Still great stuff. There's Batman number 3. Another classic cover. I think they used that the start of the Batman TV show. Very simple, stand out on the stands real well.
yeah,
That was the whole idea back then with the covers. That's why you got a lot of real primary and very large logos. The first third of the book was what they could know for sure that people would see sitting on the newsstands, whether it was in a spiral rack or on the bookshelves. So they always put their most important information here on the top. That's why you end up with these broad
Sandman
titles. And the first third on a very basic primary color. Archie used that for, probably still does use it now, in fact, but they always used it as far as I know. Put a very basic primary color back here behind the title so that it'll pop out when you're looking at it from a distance. And yeah, Sandman cover number 42, Adventure Comics.
Yeah, that's a character they really need to do more with.
Make a great TV
The
series.
Wesley Dodds. Oh yeah.
Yep. Do a 1930s noir,
Yeah.
pulp detective type story with it, with Sandman. That would be excellent. I don't know if that'll ever be made now. So we'll see. Flash Comics number 2, Hawkman on the cover. Even though the Flash is the main star.
Look at the zap at the buildings.
Yeah.
Kaplow.
That wham. Oop. The Flash.
Dennis, somebody. So I'll just keep my bifocals on with the way this lettering is on the opposite page. Dennis Neville. Dennis Neville. Neville. Johnny Thunder. Cliff Cornwall. The Whip. And the Flash, the fastest man alive, as well as Hawkman. Probably drawn by Joe Kubert.
Where did the Flash get his power from?
Struck by lightning.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Which is better than the Wizard from Marvel. The Wizard got his powers by an infusion of mongoose blood.
Yeah, they kind of
something like that.
with the Barry Allen version, they kind of made it more more than just he was struck by lightning, something to do with like the Speed Force, and he was struck by a bolt of lightning from the Speed Force or something, instead of just being struck by lightning.
Who started all that was Bill Loebs back during the Wally West Flash days when the Speed Force was brought in. Originally, he was Barry Allen was struck by a bolt of lightning in front of a rack full of chemicals, and the chemicals and the lightning combined together to avail him to run fast.
Yeah, like he was getting the hell out of there because the building was on fire.
Yeah. Well, it was only later they covered it. They designed the Speed Force and had this like other spiritual being that gave other beings the ability to run fast, or this entity, I guess you would say. More fun comics. Number 54, the Spectre.
Wow.
Bernard Bailey.
That's another character that they could do a great TV show on.
It's a great series of stories by Michael Fleischer and Jim Aparo that we'll look at eventually, of the Spectre. That's just phenomenal stuff.
Who drew the Spectre that I would have looked at in the 60s, late 60s?
That was Murphy Anderson and maybe Carmine, but mainly Murphy when they were reviving the Golden Age characters.
Did he also do Dead Man?
A lot of that stuff.
Murphy Anderson.
And Adams did Dead Man for the majority of it.
At the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
Well, everything runs in fads, and back in the late 70s, there was a big supernatural fad going on. So they revised the Spectre. And they ran him, Spectre, with, I think it was John Ostrander and Tom Morgan. I want to say they ran that for 70, 80 issues. It was really a good series. I know the wife used to love reading it. But definitely a character that's way underused. Could be doing a hell of a lot more with. Let's see here. Tank Ferret in the house. B1 PBR. This is getting powers from internet gases is way ahead of anything else. There you go.
That was great.
We're just going to get internet gases. Yeah. a wonderful book that thankfully never came about or got an official printing. That's right. It was The Lightning and the Chemicals. Wow, I haven't thought of the origin of Flash in years. Need to go back and read the Flashes that I have. Great stuff. Essential or not essential Showcase Presents. I've got those collected. Really good, fun superhero material. It's more fun comics number 56. Dr. Fate, Wotan. Wotan here, holding the damsel in distress. Cinematic trope. Save the girl. Exaggerated shoulder pads here. I'm the doctor. Also a character that's been way overlooked. And he's in Black Adam. Pierce Brosnan plays Dr. Fate. That's probably about the best version of the character I've seen. They used the helmet in Smallville for a little while.
Yeah, they also had it in, I think, the Constantine show that was on about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The helmet, not the character.
Right. Green Lantern, number one.
Good show.
Pardon?
I said that was a good show, the Constantine show.
Yeah.
It's a bit more fluid, isn't it?
Yeah, the Constantine show, a lot of people were complaining that he wasn't smoking, but that was completely out of their control because I think the FCC cracked down on smoking in television, so they really couldn't have him chain smoking.
Yeah. Yep. This is Howard Purcell artwork. Green Lantern 1.
So he certainly understands the use of this circle, doesn't he, as a composition?
Mm-hmm. It's got a great flow to it. Love that logo. Yeah. Wonder Woman number 1. H.G. Peters.
Wow.
Chosen
I like the way the
by
American
Moulton.
soldiers have their First World War uniforms before they got that new helmet after they entered the war.
Yep.
Those horses and those soldiers look very Kirby-esque, don't they?
Summer of 42. Yeah, Peters had a very unique, almost retro Art Deco style to his work. Like I said, Moulton chose him specifically. And he did all of the Wonder Woman stories while Moulton was alive. Some crazy, crazy stuff in there. We'll need to take a closer look at.
Who created Wonder Woman?
I want to say, well, Moulton is credited. Is it Moulton or Marston? I always get them mixed up because they use he used a fake name. So it was Marston or Molston. The guy who he actually didn't create, but he helped promote the lie detector back in the late 40s or early 40s. That's why Wonder Woman has a lasso that makes people tell the truth.
Yeah.
But
and he also had a livid maid too. That
wasn't a maid. That wasn't a maid.
Well, yeah. I was going in that direction, but I was.
Wonder Woman
is at the end of what I was saying.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is probably one of the most degenerate and perverted comic books ever. There's some more harsh material in there than what you would find in the best of the 60s underground comics.
It's kind of right up there with Milo Manera.
Yeah.
Almost.
She becomes completely powerless when she's bound up. She's tied up quite often. There's almost
lot of young
every
boys.
yeah. The guy was a
Young boys
college
don't know who they were.
the guy was a college professor too, and his two wives both had degrees in psychology. So when he approached DC, he was the front of this 3-person team, is what they're figuring out, that wrote all of these stories. So, and they were, let's just say he got chased off of, I think it's 3 different campuses for his degeneracy. There is a book, The Secret Origin of Wonder Woman, out there that's very interesting. And there was a documentary called, who is it? William Marston and the Wonder Women, I think it was called, that dramatizes the creation of Wonder Woman and Marston's existence at the time. Wiz Comics number 3, very classic cover. C.C. Beck, I believe, did that. Yep. But yeah, there's a whole lot behind Wonder Woman that very few people want to talk about, especially DC.
They needed a code.
One of the inspirations for the code, I would say. There's here the Aparo Spectre had brilliant art. I think it was Tom Mandrake later on. Yeah, Mandrake did the regular series. Jim Aparo was in Adventure Comics and did like little 12, 14-page Spectre stories with Michael Fleischer, who was also writing Jonah Hex at the time. We've talked about Jonah Hex and his kill count in the past. It was one of the most violent Westerns you'll ever read. Happy New Year, all. Thanks, Matt Black Gaming in the house. Good to see you here. Wama. Wonder Woman, Randy? What? Not sure what you meant. Wonder Woman? There's an N there. Master Comics. Number 27.
Wow, look at that.
That is credited
Captain
to,
Nazi.
I want to say Mark Yarborough. Is that right? V for victory, at least. Mac Raboy did that. Again, another artist that's very underappreciated in comics. Went on to do Flash Gordon after Raymond. And Barry, I think, after Barry, I think Raboy handled it for a couple of years. Never understood underage sidekicks. Animals, I get it, like Phantom. But they brought those sidekicks in order to attract a young readership, mainly. They didn't, back then, they were too innocent to think that there would be anything untoward going on between, like, Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson.
But didn't they also do it so that the guy had somebody to talk to so he could explain what he was doing?
That's true, too, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, kind of like a Watson.
Yeah. America's Greatest Comics from Fawcett, Captain Marvel. We have Spy Smasher, Bullet Man, Captain Marvel, Minute Man, and Mr. Scarlet.
They're all running like they've done something in their pants.
Yep. Run away.
Minute Man, that's what his girlfriend calls him.
Yep. Too true. Such a great era for patriotic heroes back then. Every little aspect had every little patriotic aspect had a superhero named after it.
Look a bit light on the feet, those two on the left, don't they?
Yeah. Spy Smasher had a great movie, Serial. That was a lot of fun. He was a very popular Fawcett character. Bullet Man first premiered in Nickel Comics, where they tried to sell comics for 5 cents. Wasn't quite successful. So he ended up moving, I think, into Wonder Comics after that.
I think that guy on the right there is skipping.
Yeah, he's all a bit light on the feet.
Is that mincing?
Almost mincing. Yes,
Almost mincing. Matt Black says, yeah. Skipping along. Matt Black says the guy on the far right looks very camp when he runs. Yeah, well.
That's what light on your feet means.
Yeah.
Well,
America's
not just
greatest
that.
Comic. 100 pages. 100 pages.
Wow.
Every winner, and I've looked, and Comic Book Plus doesn't have it because they considered it a reprint book, but Fawcett Comics, every winner used to do what they called gift comics, and I've only seen like 2 copies of it physically in at a show, but they would take their best stories of the year and put them in like a 316-page book, put a cover on it, and sell it for a quarter.
100 pages for 15 cents.
Yeah, 100 pages for 15 cents. This was 300 and some pages for a quarter.
Wow.
To encourage comic book reading on Christmas Day. You know, gift comics. Great stuff.
I do
Great
that.
Covers, too. Fantastic covers.
I do that every Christmas.
Yeah. There's a Nickel Comics. Bullet Man. New issue every other Friday for a short period.
I like the people falling into the ocean on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And a little whatever that is, dynamo thing. Take it out with it.
It's like a car exhaust.
Bit of machinery.
Yeah, muffler.
It's gone straight through the engine room.
Yep.
I like the anchors.
Because we all know the engine room's right in the front.
Yeah.
Anyway. Go ahead.
And we all know that the engine room is where all the real villains are.
That's true.
I think those guys falling out are making swastikas the way they're drawn.
Quick, lads, we're on our way out. Let's just hang a pose before we hit the water. What can you do? I can do a swastika. I can do a Y.
Mystery Men Comics.
Look at that.
Is that Will?
He's got another body growing out of his neck.
Will Eisner there. Featuring Rex Dexter of Mars. I think Rex was also in Planet Comics. The Blue Beetle.
I think Rex was in the circus. He's giving me a backache just looking at him.
At least he's got his bell time there.
Yeah.
His hernia belt. Jumbo Comics.
Right. Look at that.
64 pages in full color.
For 10 cents.
Yeah. This is Lou Fine. Didn't have to throw that spear very far, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I would just stab him with it instead of just throw it.
Yeah, it's odd trajectory, isn't it, the way he's thrown it?
Weird Stories of the Supernatural. What number is this? Number 10. October, November of 1939. Like the little plastic wrap helmet here. Action, adventure, and mystery. Stuart Taylor in Weird Stories of the Supernatural. Also, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. The Hawk. It's a pirate pirate strip by Will Eisner. Ran for a couple of years. Another Wonder World Comics. Also Lou Fine, it looks like. Bill Everett. This says
Layout
Bill
by
Everett.
Will Eisner.
Bill Everett and Eisner. Oh, inked by Lou Fine. Yeah, Will Eisner. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Will Eisner, inked by Lou Fine.
Look at that hand right in the front. That's great.
I was looking at the skull. It's kind of hot.
With his eye. Massive eye.
Doink. It's that Yarko the Great, Master of Magic. K-51, Spies at War. Patty O'Day, newsreel reporter. Spark Stevens of the Navy. Dr. Fung, super sleuth of the Orient. And Mob Buster. And I believe that's the Flame there on the cover. He had a gun that shoot flames. That was his whole power.
The flamethrower.
Yeah. Stop or I'll burn you alive. Planet Comics. Whoop. Sorry, folks. Classic. Look at that helmet. Goes all the way down to his waist.
Look at the girl.
Yeah.
They look like those guys in the
Woman.
time machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Morlocks.
The
Yeah, the
Morlocks.
Morlocks.
20 years before the Morlock.
What number is this? Is this number one? This is number one. Planet Comics number one. Ventures into other worlds. The universe of the future. I love that logo too. That metal. The
Yeah,
riveted
it's great.
letters. It's fun. Another Jungle Comics.
Wow.
This one with Kranga, Jungle Lord.
Will Eisner again. On the layout.
It's when you could clear your throat and name a jungle man. Kranga. Yeah, there you go. What else is in there? Terry Thunder, White Hunters of the African Safari. Wambi, is that right? Wambi,
Yep.
Jungle Boy.
Wemby.
Wambi. Drums of the Leopard Queen. Camilla, Queen of the Lost Empire. The White Panther. Oh, there we are. White Panther. Simba, King of the Beasts, and Taboo, Wizard of the Jungle. Great names. Jungle Comics. Here's another Jumbo Comics. This is another Minuteman, Hawk.
Is that
This is
Washington?
the Hawk, Buccaneer Vengeance.
Ah.
Who, what? That is
I was
Eisner, I
asking-
believe. Yeah.
No, I meant the character looked like George Washington when you first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Look, Uncle
The
Sam.
Hawk.
It's Uncle Sam. Who's the Your Country Needs You? Is that Uncle Sam?
Uncle Sam has like
Uncle
the
Sam?
top hat and the goatee.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
just
a little
looking at
goatee on.
his shirt's got stripes on it. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Now published every month.
Whether you want it or not.
Spencer Steele. Peter Puff. Yeah. My favorite is it Escape Europe.
Nice use of
Wax is Europe.
perspective there. They're really high up in the rigging, aren't they? If you look, you can see the guys down below.
Yeah. So if you look at the comics of yesteryear, they look very primitive compared to post-war comics. It's as if the veterans like Jack Kirby and Stan Lee had an epiphany moment when they came back from Europe Well,
Except
what had happened?
Except Stan Lee didn't come back from Europe because he never went out of the United States.
He never left. Really, what happened is you saw comics growing up because of the soldiers in the war were using it comics for entertainment. Because other than that, in the radio, they didn't have anything. So nowadays, they just look at their phone. This is my favorite Will Eisner that I have is Signal from Space. Such a fan of Eisner. Yeah, it's a great story. Hello, Washington. Yeah, I see that. Haha. Yeah, it is a great perspective, isn't it? Look at that. Just tied to the mast. It's another ship coming in. There's a lot going on. Fantastic Comics. Is it Samson? Yeah, it's Samson.
So Will Eisner's done a lot of layouts on this stuff, isn't he?
He had that studio for a while. He was packaging comics for different publishers during this period. A lot of different things. He's credited with creating a lot of Golden Age characters during this period. Including turning Uncle Sam into a comic book hero. So, as opposed to a recruitment mascot. Stardust. It's in Fantastic Comics. That's Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
We should look at that in April. That's crazy, outlandish stuff. Mystery Men again. Is Lou Fine over Eisner? Nope. Nope, this is all Eisner here. Mystery Men Blue Beetle.
Looks a lot like the Phantom.
It does. Yep. And I'm sure that's intentional. Phantom was pretty big when he come out. Real popular. Only he doesn't have the striped underwear. Anyway. Blue Beetle. Every issue. Startling Adventures of the Blue Beetle. Here's National Comics. This is Uncle Sam. Again, Will Eisner.
Yeah.
Smashes the invading legions of the Mad Dictator. Also, a gripping adventure with Quicksilver, Merlin, Kid Patrol, and many others. Kid Patrol. Hit Comics, The Bee.
Look at that. Will Eisner again.
Eon. Yeah.
Inks by Lou Fine.
Yeah.
Wow. Combination that is. That'd have been a comic book, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if they'd done a full story, that'd have been something.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine did a lot of the Ray and Black Condor, as well as a little bit of Captain Marvel Jr. Mac Raboy did a lot of Captain Marvel Jr.
Look at that. Neon the Unknown and the Red Bee.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Look at that.
Hercules, Betty Bates, Dom Glory, and many others. What's that?
Ubana.
Bubana, Queen of the Jungle and her companion. Okay. Billy Zane played a good Phantom. Yes, he did. He loved that character too, though. It's like Carl Urban playing Dredd. He's wanting to do it his whole life, so did it faithfully. Jumbo Comics, number 40 with Sheena.
Wow. Now, you wouldn't throw that spear at that girl, would you?
Well, you wouldn't think so, but anyway.
She's only got a knife. Come on.
Yeah.
Great cover.
No, but I'd still spear her though.
Just behave yourself, Mitch. She should be saying, "That's not the spear I want." When I said,
Say the weird thing.
Ellensworth, who did that? Doug? Dan?
Dan Zolnarovich. Never heard of him. Good though. Well, nice girls.
Yeah, it starts with a Z. Look at that. Zoin. Yeah, Zoinarowicz. Zoinarowicz. Oh, Zol. Zolmer. Owich. Yeah.
It's probably a pseudonym for Jack Kirby or something like that.
Never know. Jumbo Comics, though. What is that, 42? That Eisner would have been gone by then. 40? Yeah, number 40. Eisner was doing Spirit by that point. Silver Streak Comics, The Claw Returns.
Oh, look at that. That's great. Jack Cole.
By Jack Cole.
What do you
Yes.
expect? You know, look at it. Isn't it fantastic, that? Like you said before,
Isn't
you'd
it
never
crazy?
get away with that now, would you?
No, not at all.
That's just brilliant.
The Claw Returns. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And look at the gorgeous girl as well, draped over again. Wally Wood's reading these, isn't he?
Just a couple of those. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And talk about the Yellow Menace, though. Holy crap. There you are. Look at those eyebrows, even just hanging down. That's crazy. You'd sit there and look at that for a while. Look at it. I don't know if that's flesh or teeth here from inside of his mouth. I know those are teeth.
I think it's saliva coming over his teeth, isn't it?
Is that, yeah, saliva coming off his gums? That's crazy. Look there. It's all melting in his hands.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? That
It is.
Look at the way that girl's draped, and it's fantastic. That girl at the bottom.
Here.
Yeah, it's just great. And the bullet bouncing off his head. That's fantastic. Was that September 43? Wow.
Yeah. Daredevil battles the Claw. Is that Cole again? Yeah. Jack Cole.
They've sort of impeded in there with that circle on that cover, haven't they? They wasted a lot of space there.
Kind of, yeah. Could have put some verbiage down there in the corners.
Yeah, that was probably what was going to happen, wasn't it? Nice lettering on that Daredevil, wasn't it?
He always had a cool, unique logo to his Daredevil did.
Did he do it? Did he do the logo?
I am not sure if he designed that or not. I wouldn't be surprised if he had done it. It's very iconic.
Didn't he do Plastic Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That
created
later on.
Worked for Lev Gleason. No, it's about the same. I think it's around the same time.
This is what, January 41, so that's summer of
One.
40. He'd be producing this, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he probably did Plastic Man after this then.
Right.
So I know he worked for Quality for a little while. It's like he worked for Lev Gleason for, I don't know, maybe 6 months to a year. Doing the Claw, and the early Daredevil material is his. The one that actually used the character. Early on in the Daredevil comics, he ended up getting a kid gang, and they took over his comic. They kept Daredevil Comics as a title, but Daredevil dropped out, and the Little Wise Guys took over the whole book. That's what they were called, the Little Wise Guys. Zip Comics. Steel Sterling again, Man of Steel.
Was Superman called the Man of Steel at this time?
Oh yeah, and before that, Doc Savage was the Man of Bronze.
Oh, okay.
That's where they got. There's a lot of Superman that ties back to Doc Savage. Fortress of Solitude, Man of Bronze. It's Charles Burrow here. Went on to do all those wonderful Crime Does Not Pay covers that he so meekly signed. Surprised his signature isn't here.
There's something by his left leg. Looks like Bureau.
Oh, it is. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, Charles Burrow.
Yep. Never one to shy from signing his work.
I've got a great article.
Usually it's a lot bigger and in a circle. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a good article in my Comics Unlimited Golden Age special that I should promote more. I don't think anybody's seen it with all this kind of stuff in it. 100 pages, came out a couple of years ago.
Cool.
I think I'll start promoting them all again.
Yeah, the font on Daredevil looks like the Danger Mouse font, probably where the cartoonist for DM got it from. Could be that. It's pretty. That's a pretty standard cartoon font, though, run together. Especially of the day. It's just that the way this isn't even the way the logo sits on the Daredevil, most of the rest of the Daredevil comics, but it's pretty close. But yeah, they had to do it big and cartoony back in those days in order to be read from a distance. You had to be able to be read off of the stands. Boy comics. The Claw. Iron Jaw returns. Actually, Iron Jaw. This is Crime Buster. Little boy wears boxers on the outside of his red flannels.
Look at that. Charles Byron again. Wow.
Best Crime Buster story of them all. And Charles, not afraid to sign it. There we are.
Wow.
Love the swastika menace around the world. Look to it. Yeah.
I like his
really cool.
iron jaw. And look at the little monkey pulling his hair from the top of the logo.
Yeah.
Bringing a bit of levity to it. Look at the axe he's got, that kid. He's dangerous, isn't he?
Can't take the kid seriously anyway. Look at how he's dressed.
I know.
He's got a purple cape. That's why you don't see a remake of this character running around, because his costume's so crazy outlandish. I think Marvel's got a Crime Buster anyway that they use, an urban street vigilante. Not the same kid though. Crime Does Not Pay. We've looked at quite a few of those. True crime stories. What a great cover.
What a fantastic cover, yeah. Look at that. That shadow. Wow. And the way the bullet is, the bullet going through his hair. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Wow.
Charles again. Charles Burrow. Where's his signature? He usually signs these really big.
It's on the garbage bin.
Right in that trash can. Yeah. You see it.
Look at that. That's fantastic. It's a kind of a spirit kind of cover, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, they're all feeding off of each other at this point anyway. And
I love the way his bullet's cutting his hair, though.
Yeah.
You'll never take me alive, Kappa.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Apparently
Look at
they
that.
did.
Look at that. Look at the declaration there. Attention, full-size 52-page magazine. No skimping. Sorry, mates, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say they obviously did take him alive, if that's foreshadowing electric chair behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to get it either way,
This
isn't he?
from number 42 from November of 1945.
Wow. Everybody was home by then.
Yeah. Reading true crime comics.
Yep.
Just a few years before television. Here's Pep Comics with the Shield. Then
That's
Archie,
cool.
MJE.
Look at that. Look at those legs.
Yeah, got some muscles on him, and he
Yes.
doesn't skip leg day.
He's
Doesn't skip
G-Man
leg day
extraordinary.
and likes a leotard.
Yes.
Mhm.
I like the
Got a-
perspective on the bus thing in the tube.
I
thing.
admire a man in a leotard.
Do you
Yeah.
like men in saunas?
Do you like stories about men in leotards? Yeah. Irv Norvik doing the artwork here.
It's nice. I like it.
It's good, isn't it?
Went on to draw Batman quite a while.
Yeah.
I think during the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Worked for DC on quite a few things. Hangman.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
A swastika for a face. That's full on, isn't it?
Look at that.
Harry.
He's got an alien in a jar. Bob.
Yeah. Yeah.
Harry Lucy. He's got a couple of aliens, yeah. That can't be his real name. Harry Lucy. Is it?
The Hangman. Nazis and Japs.
Charles was here. Lucey. Yep. Harry Lucy. Hangman number 1. MLJ Enterprises. That's Archie again. He might have had an easier time with these covers because they were in public domain and easy to display, even though he gives everybody copyright on them.
Look at that. Nazis and Japs, you rats, beware. Wow.
Everyone always forgets the Italians. We fought them too.
Yeah. Only for 5 minutes, though.
Yeah.
Victory Comics.
Bill Everett.
The fighting forces of Uncle Sam in deadly combat, featuring the Conqueror. 10 new smashing war action features.
So this is published August 1941, so this is before America went into the war and they're fighting Nazis. They knew what was coming.
That is a Bill Everett cover, too. Yeah, well, we all kind of figured what was happening. I mean, Captain America won't come out before we were in the war.
Yep. Again, they've got the English helmets on before they had their own helmet, American troops.
Going to pretend I didn't hear Russ say that he likes a man in a leotard. Not that there's anything wrong with that. PBR says, talking of Charles, where is that Rammer guy? I've not seen him for a while. He's probably busy sleeping in.
Charles likes a slinky, outfit every now and then. That's what I've heard. He particularly likes those dancing trousers.
Those dancing knickers.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
What?
When he comes on, I'll never look at him the same again.
Charles likes dancing trousers and leotards. I'm telling you now. It's the first time I saw him, I thought there's a leotard man.
Oh, I was never going to forgive you for that one. Anyway.
He loves it.
Don't forget Ben Affleck. If it wasn't for him, we would have lost the Battle of Britain. Okay.
Ben Affleck.
Look at that guy pulling her hair.
Look at that big floating eye. Flaming at that. It's a big flaming floating eye. It's the Masked Marvel, Keen Detective Funnies. The eye's power ray repels the attacking aliens.
What aliens? They're people.
Yeah. Features the Masked Marvel, Spark O'Leary, Dan Dennis, FBI, Amateur G-Man, Spy Hunters, The Eye, and Dean Denton.
There you go.
Isn't that logo weak, hovering in that massive space where you can't see it?
Horribly weak. Yeah, very weak. Who did the artwork for this? Thomas. Frank Thomas. Yeah, what's the signature? Almost looks like Frank Brunner's signature.
Yeah, Frank Thomas. Yeah.
Frank Thomas, folks. Here's Amazing Mystery Funnies. Look at that.
Wow.
It's a Phantom of the Fair. Speed Centaur. Is that Eisner again? No.
That's
Like
background.
Leo Mori.
I like how that guy saved one woman from that train.
At least she'll be all right.
No, there's nothing wrong with being a bit selective, is it?
He thinks she's cute.
He's almost wearing a cloak.
Yeah. He's got a cape. Tight bodysuit. Almost tight. It's got a few wrinkles here. Phantom of the Fair, folks. Amazing Mystery Funnies. October 1939. This is volume 2, number 10. Amazing Mystery Funnies. Oh. Funny Pages.
Wow.
Is that the Scarlet Archer or something? The Arrow. Phantom Rider. Mad Ming. Circus and Sue. The Owl. Dana Dean. And the Maker of Indian Magic.
I like the way he's drawn the hand.
By Harold D. Law. L-O-D. That it? No, we have Green Giant Comics. Not quite jolly.
Green Giant.
Master Miss Mondoon, Black Arrow, and Dr. Herod. But they're featuring the Green Giant. Artwork by Harry Sale, S-A-H.
What have you done to your mic, Randy?
Soul. Artwork by Harry Soul. Is that better?
Oh, that's better. That's better.
I just leaned away from it, is all.
All right. He's leaping over those shops.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a fake leap because he could just step over them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just
They're
wants to
not
look cool while he's doing it.
Yeah, they're not that high. He's got in the Green Giant, where he's up there in the Green Giant logo, he's got very long legs. Or is it a very short body? I can't work it out.
Probably a little of both.
I'm going to say both.
Green Giant Comics.
Green Giant.
Wow, that cover with the flaming eye, spectacular.
Those two guys are squashed out, and look at the car taking off together.
Taking off.
You can tell it's going fast because all four wheels are off the ground. Yeah. Has he got a donut for a wheel there?
Yeah.
It's getting the hell out of there. Yeah, he does.
That's
the way they
donuts.
Oh, they gave
over here we do call spare tires donuts.
Yeah. So when Green Giant isn't throwing peas or sweet corn down our necks, he's saving the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only when he's not jolly. Yeah. It all depends on how much whiskey he has in him, whether or not he's jolly. And last but not least, we get Target Comics, Space Hawk. Don't even have to look for credits there. We know it's Basil Wolverton. Look at that.
Basil.
I thought you said Bernie Wrightson for a minute then. I thought, well, he's changed his style.
Bernie Wrightson. No, Basil Wolverton. Little whiskey. Yeah.
It's got it's a bit of a Wallace and Gromit feel to it, isn't it?
Yeah. Always loved his inking style, though. His stippling here, cross hatching, just amazing. Great stuff. Target Comics. We looked at Space Hawk about a year and a half ago. Had a collection of Space Hawk comics, great stuff in black and white. You can go back into our archives and take a look at that episode.
You don't need to read this comic. It says on the cover, with one lightning blow, Space Hawk crushed the planetoid monster. The planetoid monster. You don't need to read it now, do you?
Yeah, no. Who kind of looks like a mutated chicken. But anyway. The one, the only Space Hawk. Sensational, thrilling, white streak. Bullseye Bill, Lucky Bird, and T-Man. Obviously full of tea. And that's it. It's a collector's dream. Says so right there on the cover. Or back cover.
Collector's dream.
That has to be the lamest punch ever. Thanks for mentioning the whiskey. Was wondering why my coffee tasted flat. PBR says. There you go. Has to be the lamest punch ever. Yeah. That has been Golden Age of comic books.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
57 through 45.
Oh, time for us to go.
Notes by Riff Raff himself. So there we go. Is it time to go? Yeah, we're past the 1:30 mark. We can take off.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Time to go.
We looked at this great book on Friday. Batman from the 30s to the 70s. We got about halfway through it. So we're in the 50s. Right at the most outlandish times. Just got to see Ace the Bat Hound. The great origin of Ace. More stuff coming. This will be Friday, 5 a.m. Comics by Night. Next Sunday, I think I've got a book on Al Plastino.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Last Superman Standing. We'll take a look at that great artist, Al Plastino. It's really an illustrated biography. There aren't a lot of full-page illustrations in the book. It's more of a biography than an art book, but it's got some great examples of his work, including some fantastic pencil work in it. We'll take a look at it then. Al Plastino, folks, next Sunday. Superman artist extraordinaire. Marv says, my wife and I are doing an Alien marathon. We just stopped to eat and for me to watch the show, going back to it. Have a great week. You too.
Oh, well, I got that wrong. I thought they were both running in alien costumes.
Are they running in alien costumes? Oh, yeah.
That's later. That's when they've finished.
I got that completely wrong. I thought they were dressed up doing something for charity. Fair enough.
All right. Marvy thought that was funny. Mitch, please tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me. You can
There you
find me at on Facebook. You can find me at my website, celticcrosscomics.com. You can find my web comics on both Global Comics and To Pass. Keep an eye out for the upcoming remastered Boger collection of the first miniseries. I should have it. Hopefully, I'll have it ready to go by summer, depending on what else I have going on.
As long as reality doesn't get in the way, we'll be okay.
Yeah, if reality stops getting in the way, I'll have comics done sooner.
There we go. Yep. That's the way it is here.
Oh,
Russ, please tell folks how they can find you.
the reality of having to draw it. There you go. If you like this kind of stuff, you like this, lots of this kind of stuff, then you'll like the Atlantean. Go check out russleach.com. You can find lots of my stuff there, but most importantly, sign up for the email list so you can find out when the next issue of this is hitting. We'll keep you informed. So russleach.com, sign up.
Excellent. Can't wait for you to see number 4. Folks, it's going to be great. Glenn, please tell folks how they can find you.
Everywhere, I think. If you just put my name in Amazon, you'll find 12 books there. You can look at magazines and all kinds of stuff. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, not so much, but I'm there. So if you just put my name in the Google thing, it'll find me, and you can order all my stuff.
There we
and
are.
Just buy mine.
And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. If you look around, you can find some of my stuff. War of the Worlds, Infestation is available over on Amazon. The Atlantean is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all over the place. Any place where you can order books. Criticalblast.com also has the Atlantean and the Shadow Kingdom. So make sure you go look for that. There's a bunch of different formats for the Shadow Kingdom. We're very proud of all of them. Make sure it's got my name and Russ Leach's name on the work. Or you might just get a prose adaptation of the Shadow Kingdom. If you get the hardback version of the Shadow Kingdom in color, that's got the prose story already in the back of it so that you can compare how faithful it was to adapt the adaptation to the actual story. Folks, again, we deeply appreciate you stopping by. We do this twice a week, once on Friday morning at 5 a.m., once on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. We are archived over at the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel, at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, and the Randy Zim YouTube channel. So go over there and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Hit that like button if you can. Folks, our numbers this morning have been really solid, but there are no likes up there. Hopefully we've entertained you enough for you to take a second and hit that like or love button to let us know that we are appreciated, and to let YouTube know that more people need to see this program. And every interaction you have with us, positive or negative, goes to further our algorithm to help us be seen by more folks. Matt Black says, Randy, do you own Arrow Comics? Because if you do, I can get bragging rights next time I visit Forbidden Comics. Nobody really owns Arrow Comics, PBR. It's really or Matt Black, I'm sorry. It's really almost like a commune umbrella title that was started by Ralph Griffith and Stuart Kerr back in the early 80s. I took over the brand when I wanted to print comics and asked Ralph and Stu for permission to use the banner name. Every comic that you see with the Arrow Comics banner on it is owned by the property's creator. Arrow Comics doesn't own a single IP and is just a unified publishing brand that we use in order to hopefully promote and each other, and to show a level of quality with our work, so that when you see that Arrow Comics logo, you can expect a certain level of professionalism and quality with the printed work. And I can tell you, I'm really proud of, I would say 95% of everything that Arrow has printed. I'm very proud of it. So
here you go. It's my bragging.
that's it.
This
There's an
is
EQ
this is
tab
when
out there we don't want to talk about. But anyway,
this is when I went to Forbidden Planet and found a book with my name on it. There you go. There you go. Ta-da! There's me in Forbidden Planet. There's the book.
Brilliant.
There's my name. Look, there it is. There it is. Look, up in lights. It's great.
good
There you
Lord,
go.
good Lord, man, you don't have a hat on. Anyway,
Look, no, I don't have a hat. I didn't need a hat. It was warm in there. I haven't turned the heating on today. Look at that. Look, my name. Hooray.
there we are. Ta-da! Yeah, awesome.
That was
Nothing
a
like
tick off my bucket list, I tell you.
Yeah.
To walk into Forbidden Planet and have a book in there with my name on it, I was like, yeah, done that now.
There's nothing like holding one of your books in your hand, you know.
No.
Especially the first time you take it out of the box and you take a look at it. That's we always had that discussion around here. That's when you know whether you're going to do this for the rest of your life or not. It's the first time you take one of your comics out of a box and you look at it, and you kind of know then if you're going to keep doing this for the rest of your life, or if you go out and flip burgers or whatever. So. Well, we're here for the long run. We don't get paid to do this, folks. We just love looking at great comics. We're not monetized here on YouTube. Are you kidding? Please, though we would like to have the audience where we would get monetized. I don't know if we would take money to do this or not. We just love looking through comics. We're inspired.
I'm always going to take money.
It makes well, yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll
just buy the books. Buy our books. That'd be fine.
So, that's what we ask. If you like this program, go and buy our books. Let us know what you think. We're very proud of the work that we do, and we love these comics that we look through. There's all sorts of there's just so many different ones and so many great books from all over the world that we're never going to run out of stuff to look at. Matt says, I went to Waterstone's bookshop and asked for 10 tens of England. The shopkeeper looked on the computer, which I replied, that's my uncle, then walked off.
That's my uncle, that is.
Where do you buy
No, I don't need a copy. I've got some. Thanks for looking,
Folks,
though.
Yeah. Folks, again, thanks so much for stopping by. We deeply appreciate you being here. Watch our other programs. Watch our archives. Tell your friends. Spread the word. If you love comics, spread the love of comics around. Comics make great gifts. Whenever you can. There you are. Hang on. Got to pull that up. Just in case you didn't know what they were talking about. There we are. Yes.
A guy's crotch?
And,
oh.
No.
My name. There we are.
Oh, yeah, I see his name now.
Very small type. Yeah.
Well, yeah, nice little shorts there, you see.
It's all good.
80s. Lovely shorts.
Yeah, sexy shorts.
Thanks again, folks, for stopping by. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.
See ya.
See you soon. Here we go.
Do you draw the Flintstones naked? There's a market for that.
Hi, would you like some headphones?
Absolutely, but
How did you know my name was Phones?
Hi, y'all. It's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is chores. Hey, honey, don't grab that. It ain't chores.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull in his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
Look what I found. It's a marijuana.
Honey, that's a skunk.
Then why does it smell like you?
Honey, stay right.
So you're telling me I can buy my knickers right here in Kmart?
That's right. Kmart sells knickers right here in the store.
That's incredible.
I know. And Kmart has knickers for all occasions.
I bought some work knickers for the yard.
I have my lazy knickers for lounging around the house. And I bought some knickers for my boyfriend's birthday.
Party time, knickers.
I got me some dancing knickers.
Wait a minute, what'd he say? Aw, knickers, please. But what if I can't make it to the store?
No problem. Just go online and Kmart will ship your knickers to you anywhere in the world. By boat.
Huh. Perfect.
Come into Kmart all month long for our special knicker promotion.
Promotion? Now that's what I'm talking about.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.